Alright, so for this next ride, we're doing the Road King Special. It's got the black trim all over. Looks really good. It's got the 114, okay. This reminds me of another moto vlogger that I follow. Newer guy on the scene, just like myself. Fat Boy Bob Biker. Shout out to you, my friend. This one's for you. All right, this feels good. All right, again, so it's like the big touring bikes. Turn it to the right here for accessory. Turn this to the starter. And hit the button. Fix the mirrors. Yeah. I like it already. The seat is comfy too. The apes are huge. They're so wide, bro. The apes are so wide. It's gonna probably take me a minute to kind of get used to this. So what's going on, YouTube? 6'5" Rider here, coming back to you with another test ride. And this time we're test riding a 2022 Road King Special. Comes in this green color. I can tell you already, the way this one's set up with the bars, I kind of like it a little bit better than the Road Glide as far as the bars go. But also it's much lighter. So we'll start off with the handlebars and the controls. First of all, you got these, I believe, what, like 8-inch apes it looks like. So if I were to get this, I'd definitely go a little higher, just because for me, as you can see, my shoulder is pointing down and I usually like it to be leveled off, you know. Interesting, you got your fuel gauge right in here, which seems a little hard to see when you're riding. I don't know. Got your mirrors up there. Got the standard Harley controls. You got your turn signals on either side. Your starter. Emergency signals, and then your high beams on and off. You got traction control, and you got your little horn, which sounds pretty cool, honestly. I like the way it sounds. Other than that, it just like, I think that's all it's got as far as like bells and whistles. It's not really like the Road Glide where you have your, you know, entertainment system with GPS. You got those badass speakers. I mean, you got bags on this one, little hard bags, so that's pretty cool. I'll do a walk around once we're done. But other than that, like I said, it doesn't really, like, that's it, that's all it's got. It's very raw, you know, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I mean, but yeah, there's not like really much to say about it other than I don't know. You got your footboards here. Okay, so one thing that I really do feel about it, it's very stable. So I'm going about 50 miles an hour. I don't have a fairing or a windshield in front of me, but I still don't feel like I'm getting beat up by the wind somehow. I don't know if it's just the way that I'm sitting or something about this bike, but it feels very stable at higher speeds, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Again, this is my second ride today, test ride. and I forgot to strap on my helmet. Why do I keep doing that? But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know, there's not much to it, you know, other than it feels good. It feels good to ride. The handlebars are definitely not the best, just because they're super wide and they're really far out, you know, like my hand is stretched all the way, but they're not tall, you know what I mean? They're not tall. They're short handlebars. I wish if they were taller, I don't think we'd have that issue. Putting the passenger bags on so that way I can sit like that. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good bike, but it's just very like raw. There's nothing more to it, nothing less, nothing more, you know. It's got the 114 engine. I'll put all the specs of it right here on the screen. Ben is hilarious, bro. He hated that Road Glide Limited. It was so heavy for him. He burned his foot on the exhaust. Poor guy. Oh hey, it's all the vultures again. Wonder how many times we're gonna see these. Oh, it's fast. It's got some pickup on it, even though it's a pretty heavy bike. Again, in the description, as far as specs go, I'm not sure how heavy it is. But as far as, like, you know, because the tank is pretty big, I think it's a 5-gallon tank. You see, like, the way my legs are on it, it feels pretty good compared to my Street Bob, where it's like a 3-gallon tank. It's much smaller. But that 114 can sure handle itself. Yeah. Man, I wish they had the 114 on the Street Bobs. I mean, like the 2020 Street Bobs. That would have been nice. Look at that Pan America. Overall, I mean, it's a pretty nice bike. Would I buy it? I personally would not look at it as one of my first options. I do like the paint job though. It's got the dual disc brakes at the front. That's pretty cool. Oh, has cruise control. That's pretty cool. I definitely need to get that on my bike. And then I like all the blacked out, like, you know, the bars, the headlight bucket, the levers, and all the components of the engine, which is really cool. Alright, well, we just did 95 miles an hour, or 90 miles an hour. That felt pretty good, I should say. But you know, the whole thing where there's no fairing, it doesn't really help from the wind blockage, especially when you're like going at that speed or at those speeds. Other than that, I mean, it's a fine bike all around. Not my cup of tea. Would I buy one? Sure, if I had the extra money, yeah. I'd buy all the bikes in the world. But it wouldn't be my first choice. As far as like a trade-in or another bike next to my street bob. Even though, like, I do feel like this would be comfortable on a long ride. Especially if you get the right handlebars and then some highway pegs. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay. Reminder to myself, once we're back, strap on the damn helmet. But yeah, you see, because my arms are pointing downwards, like I already feel some numbness in my arms. Get the fat bob with the big ass tire in the back. I can tell you, bro, it's fast. But again, going back to it, no fairing does not help. The fact that there's no fairing on it is rough. So like, if I were to get out, definitely get one of those big ass Road King windshields. Oh yeah, and the mid controls have got to go, bro. Yeah, so I'm riding the Pan America next, which probably the most anticipated bike for me here, because I've never ridden a adventure bike before. Yeah, I wish they had the Lowrider ST, but unfortunately they don't, and for good reason, because apparently Harley is only releasing 300 of those. So it probably pretty much makes sense why they don't have it. Alright, you guys, well, we're making our way back to the dealership now. I hope you guys enjoyed this ride with me on the 2022 Road King Special. I can tell you I enjoyed the bike, but I mean, again, it wasn't anything too special for me personally, so I enjoyed the Road Glide a little bit more just because it had a more comfortable position for me, and got that fairing, kind of helped you deflect all that wind. But as always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it, share it, whatever. And I will see you guys on the next ride. Peace.